Steve here, Concierge Health Advisor. Woo. Medical Myth Series continue. You've clicked on it. Varicose veins during pregnancy, but also varicose veins, reference, commentary, impressions in general. So if you're pregnant and you clicked on this and you have varicose veins, it's not the way you're sitting, it's not the general needs of the baby preventing, it's complicated. Needs of the baby. Venous return is blocked by the placenta growth and this and that, blood, and make sure you move around and make sure you have venous return, and then you won't have varicose veins, and then you have varicose veins. What's really going on? Well, I'll tell you what's really going on. Oh, but the specialists, there's a specialist centre and they say it's just normal, it's genetic, and you should do these massages and watch what you eat vegetables. Shit. Sorry, no more cussing. Okay, what's really happening is that this is the baby part, but it's not the part that, if you do a Google search, I did a Google search just to see what comes up in the first few sources, the first few references, all of, yeah, you get it. And it's all this mechanical stuff, like the baby, it's genetic, watch what you eat. Well, what I'll be talking about is also mechanical, but the real mechanics, not the thought of mechanics, the imagined mechanics. Makes sense. The consensus says, the peer review papers say. I said I wasn't going to cuss. That deserved the cuss. Anyway. In pregnancy and without pregnancy, because people get varicose veins without being pregnant. Oh, I got pregnant. Now it's expected I'm in my third pregnancy and beyond. You just get varicose veins. I know of one woman especially. 10 kids, no varicose veins. So what's going on? This is the third time, but it feels like the third time. What's going on? And I'll tell you that I go again. I won't go again. What's going on? Yes! For people that probably know, the regular viewers will probably know what I'm going to say. But it is a micronutrient deficiency, particularly of copper. What sort of nutrient deficiency is copper? Well, copper is an essential mineral. We need 60 essential minerals. There's 60 declared essential minerals. Copper, very important. Copper is probably third, fourth most important, behind perhaps third or fourth. Behind perhaps the granddaddy by weight is calcium. We all need heaps of calcium, potassium, perhaps next. Then comes copper / selenium. That's the 3 or 4 part. So, I'll just get more copper, and then I won't have varicose veins. You may not, but it's complicated. The deficiency in copper is more accurately, a marker, a tell, a signature of multiple mineral deficiencies and overall micronutrient deficiencies. There's also 16 minerals that are declared essential, 12 amino acids and 2 essential fatty acids. If you're not getting ample amounts in the right ratios, even ample amounts straight off the top and that sort of thing, before I bloody crash the car into some schmuck that's everyone, 3 cars zoomed to make sure that I had to stop, and I got a caboose on the back. So it's not just, I'll just eat more copper. What foods have copper? Get get on Google, right? You look up copper. I don't know what Google will say, but it's not that easy. It's complicated. If the minerals aren't in our soils, the minerals don't end up in our food, and they don't end up into us, then it gets even more complicated. If you have a diet rich in gluten, oils, sugars, you won't be absorbing the copper, even if copper comes as a standalone supplement. But I know where I get my supplements. It comes as part of an overall sort of supplementing regime. We all probably need to supplement these days because our food supply chain isn't dependable, especially of the minerals. Because if it's not in the soils, they're not getting in our food, not getting into us. So you're already pregnant, month 4 perhaps, for example, say, and it's not going to go away. Sorry, but you won't get worse if you follow what I say. What's your credentials? Where's the research? Here we go. Fine. You don't have to listen to me. But I'm telling you how it is. So, even if you are getting copper, you're probably not absorbing it. And even before it gets to the absorption stage, you're probably not digesting it properly. Because if you're taking PPIs, you got heartburn, you drink sodas, you eliminate the salt out of your diet, and that's the triplicate in preventing the right acidity in your gastric juices to digest, even before the absorption part. With the absorption part, the whole gluten, which includes oats, wheat, barley, rye, and oats, Google doesn't include the oats. Oh boy. And we wonder why we have this chronic health crisis. Oh, it's the hormones, the pollution, the vaccines, the toxins, the bad food choices, the bad lifestyle choices. No. Yeah, maybe the fox and the mouse and the fly and the ant in the room, but the 2 elephants in the room, micronutrient deficiencies and the absorption of, which is eliminating the gluten, the oils, sugars, includes don't eat too much fruit. There you go. I know by saying that I sound like I'm nuts. I'm not. Sorry, I had to say that with the fruit. Fructose. Fruit these days is not like our ancestors used to once have. So, copper. It's only a marker. Usually if you had to, there are tests, but it's a little bit expensive and that sort of thing. Hair analysis usually costs about a couple $100 now. It won't be covered by your insurance and your country's public health yada yada scheme, right? So that's where it's at. But it's only a tell. We don't know really fully the interrelationships, the interaction, the dynamics, the the kinetics, the dynamics, the distribution of minerals, how they, all the micronutrients, how they interact. But there are tells, and the main tells is that there's 90 essential micronutrients. We need to be supplementing, even if you are in that example of month 4 and you have varicose veins and you're in your first pregnancy. I'm in my 3rd pregnancy. It's expected. No, it's not expected. And also as part of copper deficiency, again, it's not often the primary. It's a signature tell of overall absorption of all the many micronutrients, especially minerals. Cut the gluten. With the oils, it includes olive oil. Yes, it includes olive oil, margarine. Oh, but increase your saturated fat intake. Yes. I'm just noting the time. You probably think I'm full of shite. I get it. I get it. It's very counterintuitive. It's very quack-worthy. But I'm telling you like it is. If I don't tell, it's not out there. If you don't listen to it, lucky's bad. So, those oils is, or any oils in a bottle, out. You need to eliminate it. Burnt animal fat and fried food, out. Be careful of, it's not just eliminating bread and pasta in your diet, even minor amounts of gluten in certain foods. Minor contamination of gluten affects your absorption, even if you don't wish to supplement. So, oh, but I don't have varicose veins. I'm just checking this out, and I'm pregnant, just in case I get varicose veins. Well, varicose veins in a funny place. Oh, excuse me. Otherwise known as hemorrhoids. Copper deficiency. If you're getting grey hair, copper deficiency. Wrinkles, copper deficiency. That's how important it is. That's how important copper is. So that's a few more snippets of copper. So take it or leave it. There. That is the reality of your varicose veins. I started getting varicose veins in my 20s. Probably even before that. Which was a tell. I had to wait another quarter century to find out really what's going on. And here I am. I still have a hint of varicose veins. Really, I need to beef up my my micronutrient intake to account for it. But I'm a dude. It's not painful or whatever. But at least it's reduced. Because usually the forecast, the progression, the prognosis of is worse. And also on Google they'll say, it gets better. Your varicose veins will get better after you give birth and that sort of thing. But that is because the baby isn't leaching the micronutrients that are required for its development anymore, so therefore you're getting more copper. The varicose veins subside. But as we get older, the villi in our small intestines that do most of the absorption, they get more damaged over the decades of eating gluten especially. And you'll find that even without pregnancy, when you reach your 40s and that, you'll get varicose veins and grey hair and wrinkles. That's just part of aging. No. When you age, you absorb less micronutrients, especially copper, and you start showing signs of getting old. But it's genetic. The same gluten sensitivities in your family. That's the only thing that is genetic, not the greys and the wrinkles and even the weight and the varicose veins and everything. Everything is not genetic. It is part of your micronutrient intake. I've jumped around, but you got the gist. I will quit us there while I'm behind anyway. That's it. Bye for now.